And you would imagine that by now, the entire Killer Clan purge, the entire Killer Clan problem would have been rectified to some degree, but it has not been rectified to any degree at this juncture. Of course, I get a chance to talk to the Killer Clan leader himself, BooBoo the Clown, once again, the leader of the entire purge movement, happening this coming Sunday, supposedly, allegedly happening on Sunday's Halloween, where all the Killer Clans are going to rise up and group up and invade homes, attack society, and really take over the world. Well, again, for the final time, I get a chance to talk to BooBoo the Clown, and in this one, he basically culminates everything in the interview, and he still vows that he is going to take over the world along with his killer clowns. Let's take you to the final interview to end the entire saga. Mr. BooBoo the Clown, this is the final time I get to interview you. I mean, it's put up or shut up time on Sunday. We've been talking about this for nearly a month now. It is the Killer Clown Purge, expected to happen on Halloween night, or we're calling it the Killer Clown Purge Day, where all of you guys are going to be rising up and taking over the entire world. Now listen, I've been asking this question every single time, but for the final time, are you really going to do this?
I don't think you're listening to the times I've said yes. How many times have I said yes? Or you're not listening to anything I'm saying?
Okay, I apologize. I just wanted to make sure. With that being said, though,
I'm 100% doing it.
And do you know where you're going to be located exactly?
I will be in a city, but I can't say where. It's going to be a surprise.
Okay. Now, we're really getting in the nitty-gritty, so to speak. We're actually into the nuts and bolts. Just a final few questions to ask before this coming Sunday's showdown, the Purge, of course. Where did you get this inspiration to gather all these killer clowns and to rise up and take over cities? Was it just your own inspiration, or did you see a movie, perhaps, or was it perhaps someone brainwashing you that led you to this point? What inspired you to do this?
I don't follow movies. This was all me.
Okay. Another question. A lot of people have been DMing me and DMing TGW in general, saying that these killer clowns are absolutely crazed, and I'm pretty sure I can agree with that with all due respect. I mean, you guys are crazed. Don't you see that this entire situation is absolutely abysmal? Don't you see that this entire situation is absolutely crazy? Wouldn't you rather get help, professional help, before Sunday? I mean, it's happening this coming Sunday. Not a couple of weeks from now. No, it's happening literally on Sunday. You still have a chance, though. This is your final chance to turn back around and for you to get help. Would you not do that? Would you not consider it?
How many times have I told you I don't need help? I don't think you're listening or understanding what I'm telling you. I do not need help from anyone. I do this because I want to do this. There is no help needed. How dare you even say that to me?
What about your family? I mean, for lack of a better term...
What about them?
Well, I mean, they love you. They have to. I mean, they were worried, and he mentioned it just a couple of weeks ago. I remember vividly that you actually brought them up. You probably have some form of connection with them. Can't you think of your own family, for crying out loud, and think about them and say, you know what? At the very least, I don't care for anybody in this world except for my own family, and I'll stop for them. Can't you see this, at least? Or do they not care for you? Rather, do you not care for them?
I vowed to do this movement. And God so help me, I'm gonna bring this purge, and I'm gonna bring it out hard. Every single person is gonna see what's gonna happen on Halloween. I saw your last video. The guy, he said a clown broke into his house.
Let's talk about that for a second. Somebody by the name of John shared a story, and he was reluctant at first, but then he, of course, gave us his side of things. And he told us that, yeah, there was a killer clown that invaded his house. Is this a sign to come on Sunday? Are you guys really going to break in? It's one thing to go in the streets and try to take over the streets and go outside and wreck everything and, you know, cause mayhem and destruction, but it's a completely different story whenever you're actually breaking in people's houses and homes. Don't you understand that it's a completely different story, though? Whenever you're going to break in their houses and homes, their privacy are going to be on the line as well?
That's even more fun. Are you kidding me? I mean, me and all my clowns breaking down their doors, raiding their houses. That's fun to watch. Doesn't that sound fun to you?
No, it doesn't sound fun at all.
You should join us.
I'm not going to be joining you anytime soon, I can guarantee you that.
Well then, I'll see you on the Purge night.
Sir, listen, I don't want to be a part of it. I'm just here as a broadcast journalist asking you questions. And speaking about a journalist, listen, I got to ask you about them as well. I'm pretty sure there are going to be journalists out in the streets covering this story. I, of course, will try to do so. And will you attack them for doing their jobs?
I will attack anyone. Doesn't matter if you're a journalist. Doesn't matter if you're a teacher. Doesn't matter who you are. I don't care what anyone can be. But I am gonna attack him, no matter what.
Let's switch gears here for a second and talk about Julie. You know, you said it in the interview last time that you weren't going to let her level with you. However, you'd be willing to talk to her at the very least. So are you still considering and talking to her if she actually opens up to you?
She can feel free to open up to me as much as she wants. I will talk to her if she wants. But I'm not gonna level with her. There is nothing to level with her.
Okay, so it's become basically obvious that you're adamant over the fact that you're going to be taking over every single society. I mean, you're absolutely fueled with anger. You're like a volcano, so to speak. It's like that. You know, all the fire was building up inside, and on Sunday, you're going to erupt along with your killer clowns. But as we know... Oh, yeah, go ahead.
I am worse than a volcano. Compared to me and a volcano, the way how I feel, I am 1,000,000 times worse than an erupting volcano. I will do more destruction than a volcano. I am unstoppable. I'm unbeatable. There is nothing that can stop me. Nothing at all. And I'll make sure of that.
Sir, I mean, this is the final time you and I are going to talk in this interview, and I got to tell you this. Like a volcano, it eventually ends. And I know you said that you're worse than a volcano, but nothing lasts forever. Meaning
I do.
Not even you, sir. This purge that you're going to be implementing on Sunday, that won't last forever. Eventually, you'll be rectified. Eventually, the policemen are going to stabilize the situation. Eventually, you guys are going to go downhill. It's a fact. How do you respond to that?
It's been 5 years. It's been 5 years. Sure, the cops have been out since 2016. They have been around 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, and here we are, 2021. I'm worse than ever, every year. I'm going to be worse than the last year. So if you think I'm bad now, 2022, I'm going to be even more dangerous than I am now. I have power. Every power in the world. Nothing stops me.
You know, I've interviewed you for the past month, and we covered everything. We've asked all the questions, you gave us all your answers. There's only one final question to ask to finally end this. What is your final message to anybody watching this? What is your final message to the world before on Sunday, you and your Killer Clan posse are going to purge the world? What is your final message?
Here's my final message, and I'm going to say this clearly. So everyone better listen up. On Sunday, on October 31st, 2021, not only are we going to take over the world, but millions, and I mean millions, of people are gonna die. They're gonna feel my power. They're gonna see over 50,000 pounds of mine worldwide roaming the streets. I can't wait. We're all here. We're all back. We're here for this. There is nothing stopping us. Everyone lock your doors. Lock your window. Keep your pets, your kids, yourselves inside your house. We are breaking down your doors, and we are coming. And we are gonna kill each and every single one of you until there's none of you left. I'll make sure of that. And I'll see you around too.
Thanks for joining us.